Let's do another session. Another session. Let's do it. Woo! Feels locked and loaded, ready to fire. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we back for another episode. First track day of the season. Taking out the Panigale. I put the race slicks on. Got the tires warmed up already with the tire warmers. We're gonna give it a little rip here. See how we've been doing. I got the back protector on. Got the helmet strapped down. Ducati's ready to rip. Oh, the track, yes! Let's fucking go. It's been too long. It's been too long. God, this track is great. God, it's like I never left. It's like I never left. Woo! Little lift up action for you guys. Let's fucking go. Hit the apex. This one's interesting right here. So you see the 2 cones? That is what you're supposed to be hitting to be parallel with it. That's the goal. Oh, let's give it some juice! A little wobbly. Ah! Let's fucking go! God, this bike feels great. Be a little bit wider there, a little bit wider, a little bit wider. The double apex. This is a tricky one. I've gone off on this one before. Gotta go wide. Gotta go a little bit wider there, a little bit wider. Bye-bye, Super Moto! You guys can tell I'm actually holding the brakes through the corner. It's called trail braking. Keeps the bike a lot more stable because when you brake, your suspension is loaded. The front suspension, that is. So the tire is digging into the ground, and that's what you want. The bigger contact patch, the safer it is. Oh, a little bit too hot, a little bit too hot, a little bit too hot. Saved it, let's go. First session done. I love riding this Panigale on the road, but nothing is like being on the track. No, nothing compares. Not even close. The track is nice. Goddamn generator. Fucking turned off again. Should be still warm enough though. Yeah, that is not that warm. I'm going to take it slow. Let me turn this thing on. Pro tip, always put on your helmet before you put on your gloves. And then my buddy's coming back asking to be in Group B. They want to ride with me. You know, we've been riding in Group B for a while now, so I think it's time. Gotta take it easy, warm up the tires, and then go full send. That's the reason you put tire warmers on, so you can go full send right away. Yeah, C Group just did their first session. Yeah, in C Group, what's really nice about that, if you're new to track riding, is the first session, like most of it, is them just going around super slow, so people can eye out the corners, the apexes, how the lines look, just to get familiar with the track. One thing you really want to be careful in when you're starting a new track is you want to learn the track as much as possible, so you don't go off the track. Looks like all bikes have exited the track. Now it's time for A Group. Man, this group is empty. There's no one behind me, if you guys can see. Sweet ass supermotos. Super cool.
Final call, Group A Alpha, final call.
All supermotos, damn. When you're getting on track, one thing that's really important is always check. Even if you're the first ones getting on, you never know. Better be safe than sorry. Oh, touching the knee! Touching the knee! If you want to know why touching the knee is important, it's a gauge of how far you're leaned over. So you don't have to do it, but you can be like, oh, I was touching my knee. I'm getting close to the limit. Let's go! Big time. Nice corner. Let's go. Let's get better, boys. Oh, delicious. Yum. Always got to pick up your vision. See what's in front of you, not right in front of you. A little too much. Touching the left knee. Trail brake, trail brake, trail brake. Smooth, touching the knee, let's go! Oh, wheelie! Shifted up on accident. Touching the left. Touching the right. Putting my hand up to get off the track safely. Another session complete. After doing a few laps, your quads, you start to feel it. The generator hasn't turned off. It's been good.
Yeah. Like I said, that's it. You were the last one to use it.
Yeah.
It just needs some run.
Well, I'm glad I give it some maintenance every year. So last night, I actually switched out my road tires. I run some Diablo Rosso 3s, I believe. Same ones that this bike has on right now. They're great street tires. They're dual compound, so you get more life in the center of the tire, but the edges are more sticky. So they last long, but you still got great grip. And the way you put on tire warmers, let me show you really quick. So you want to find where you put the air in, you know, little tab right there. So just found it there. No, I was doing it the right way. There we go. So you want to find that little tab. So see, it's right there. Put it right there. Make sure this is nice and tight. And I put my knee and I pull. So I that pull and I stop it with my knee, as you guys can see. Make sure it's, technically you're supposed to take off these rocks with your hand beforehand, just to make sure it's in contact with the tire warmer. Just make sure it's contact, and you should be good. Move this around. Sorry if I'm breathing a lot. Got the helmet on after the session still. And one thing when you're putting these on, be careful touching those brake rotors, because I was just stopping at 160 miles an hour on the straight, so those things are probably hot. Session number 3. Let's get it. Did someone crash over there?
Huh?
Did someone crash over there?
I don't know.
Seems like they raced over there. Yep. God, that R1 sounds evil. I think it's sweet. Oh, we gotta go? Yeah.
We'll do another call for you guys.
Got it, thanks. Oh, well, good thing we're taking a break, because I just got a gas light on. That's not good. Red flag hold means that everyone has to get off the track. Something dangerous happened. They're not getting up or something. If they send the ambulance in, usually not good. So since there's only one ambulance on standby, if that one's preoccupied with that one, we can't you know, just keep going in the, you know, during the sessions, because, you know, that ambulance is occupied with that person. Let's say, you know, someone else falls and they need an ambulance too. There's only one ambulance, so, you know, you need to have another one on standby. Well, it happens. I'm just gonna go back to the pit and wait for them to give you the all clear. Hopefully that guy is okay and doesn't need the ambulance, you know, much more. Or, yeah, so we'll see. Someone needs the ambulance.
Get your ass back out there!
Oh, my buddies. They are crazy. God damn, look at this beauty. I love this bike so much. It's an old one, you know, it's a 2012, but man, does it get the job done. It really does get the job done. You know, when this bike came out, it was revolutionary. You know, frameless design. You know, you don't see a massive frame on this thing. The only thing you'd really call a frame or subframe is this thing right here, this little part. But everything else is attached to the engine. The rear swing arm is attached to the engine. The air box, which is like right under here, under the gas tank, you know, is attached to the engine and the front forks. So it makes this bike super light, super narrow. And if you look at it this direction, it's super narrow, which is incredible. You know, it feels like a 600, but it has the power of 1,000. This one particularly has you know, 1200 cc's, 2 cylinders, so each cylinder is 600 cc's. So, you know, when you see a R6, that thing has 4 cylinders and it has 600 cc's split between all those 4. This one, each cylinder is 600 cc's, so just gives you a way different riding experience compared to inline 4s. This engine is still pretty damn smooth, but compared to V4s and newer Ducatis, this is a handful of a bike to manage. But hey, that's the fun part about riding. You gotta always unplug your tire warmers, because if you leave them on and you take them off the bike, your tire warmers are going to burn up and they're going to get damaged. So before you even start taking them off, unplug them. Good rule of thumb. And if you leave them on, that's what happens. That's what you don't want. Luckily, these aren't, you know, they're not really broken, so they still work. See, my buddy Alex has a feature where it warms up the engine. I'm recording, right? Oh! So today's actually my first day in A group, and now my buddies are gonna do their first session in A group today. They just switched out of B group. It was a little crowded, and you know, it's not that fun when there's a bunch of traffic in front of you, and it just doesn't create the most safe atmosphere. But it is good for one thing: learning how to pass. Coming for you, Nathan. Overshot a little bit. Time to say bye-bye. a little bit wide. Let's fix it up, let's fix it up. Woo! Right to the edge, baby. We really got this this Ducati to dance that session. Yeah, so here, let me show you the different bikes my buddies have. So this is a R6 Yamaha race bike. This bike my buddy bought from an ex-Moto America guy. So the engine's fully built, has stronger pistons and stuff like that. So it makes like an extra 10 horsepower compared to a regular R6. And he put on the newer model like bodywork. So it looks really damn good. And this is my buddy's Kawasaki ZX6R. This is the 600cc version, not the 636, the newer ones.
You got the minimal amount of tape on your headlights?
Exactly. Yep, just enough. Oh shit, Alex, no! Let's go, Nathan, let's fucking go! Oh my god! Oh! God damn! Oh! Oh! Let's fucking go! Oh! Holy shit! Let's go! How did that look? Huh? Dude, that must have been the sickest shot of the day. Yeah, and I did a stoppie.
Oh, I saw it, dude. It was like this much. Oh, what?
Really? Did you see the...
I saw it. Because you passed me, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna try.
I wasn't that close to you, right, when it happened?
Huh?
I wasn't close to you at all, right?
I mean, I definitely wasn't too far away. It was like me to that Ducati.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he kind of wiggled off, and I like...
Both me and Alex went off that session.
Alex had a mechanical or something.
Oh, he must have had a false neutral.
For him, whereas you just fucked up.
No, I just, yeah, I just fucked up.
That was fun, man.
Too much brake.